Scareface here. Welcome to another Halo Infinite speedrunning guide. We are going to be going over lunge warps today, and I'm going to be doing the lunge warp to the horn, and then to the road, and then the road lunge warp last. So I'm going to make 3 separate videos. This will be the first one. Lunge warping is credited to actually Halo 5 runners who discovered it, and then Dyse, Hark, and Wacky kind of grinded to figure out how to implement it into Halo Infinite. If you need a description on how the mechanics of lunge warping works, you can check out this video, over here, and then we're gonna just get right down to it. We're going to start at the 4th Spartan core that you need to pick up. If you are struggling with the pathing or how to get to this point, you can check out any of the runs on Halo runs. Any of the top ones will be most optimized and have the best route, and then we're going to come this way without dying, and you'll see this is the first RNG we come to in the run. This ghost is not always here, so I'll show you the backup strat when we get to our lunge warping location, but thankfully luck is on our side, so we're gonna go ahead and grab this ghost because it's gonna be a lot faster than grappling over there. You can still grapple over there, and the run is not dead if you get to that point and there's no ghost, but it's definitely faster. So we're going to pick up this will be our 5th Spartan core, if I can pick it up, and we're going to come right down here. You'll see there's 2 jackals and 2 grunts, so we're going to kill the grunts first. There's another one hiding around the corner here. Excuse me. The grunts are really important to take out, or else they will just nade you to oblivion. And then we are going to get our lineup for the lunge warp. So you will see a bunch of trees in the background, and what we are looking for are 2 pine trees. There's some you'll see, it's probably hard to see on the screen right now. Right here they are in vision, and right here I'm covering both of them. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to clear the enemies. Sorry, 1 second please. Hopefully he didn't kill my ghost. He didn't kill my ghost, thankfully. All right, so here we see the pine trees. Here I'm actually covering both of them, so we want to be on the very right side of that 2nd pine tree, and that's going to be our lineup there. And then what we are going to be looking for is this dark gray spot. So there's a gray spot right here, and I just want to make sure my reticle is on it. It could even be over here. It's pretty lenient. My biggest indication is as long as I can see those 2 pine trees and then we've got a reticle on that dark gray spot, we're going to jump out. Now for actually doing the lunge warp, this is the tricky part. So we better go ahead and get some shields just to be safe, and I'll try to grab a checkpoint here. Let's see if we get a checkpoint. There we go, saving checkpoint. And we are going to bop the jackal with our grapple hook. We're going to get to this spot right here, and you'll see the prompt drive ghost. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to melee. Melee is on my bumper on the mouse, so I'm sorry if it's hard to see from the video. You can kind of see it, I'm spamming it. So I'm going to bumper and then press get in ghost, and it's pretty fast. It's like ticket, 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 ticket. That makes sense. So we've got our lineup, we're fine there. We just need to bop this jackal close enough to see that prompt. And then I'm going to melee and immediately press get in ghost. So we're just pushing him. We don't even have to push him with our body. We're just going like this. And then when we get close enough, we're going to push him with our body till we see the prompt, and then melee and get in ghost. The way to know if you got this correctly is you'll see, or the weapon will start her voice line, and then you'll see a saving progress off to the left side of the screen, which just popped. If I use my tap map, you can see we're right at the Horn of Abolition. We lunged really far, which is awesome. And now all we have to do is go to end game, and then when we resume, we will be on the horn, which is great. I want to show you real quick the backup strat, just in case you don't get the ghost, because you don't always get the ghost. We're not always that lucky, unfortunately. So going from our checkpoint, you will might have noticed, we'll get this ghost out of here, pretending like we don't have it, that there's a mongoose over here. So we're actually going to do that same exact lineup with our mongoose, and the mongoose is much tougher though to make sure it's directionally straight. What I do is, honestly, it takes practice. I normally bump against the side here, make sure my reticle's on that dark gray spot, and then that's looking pretty nice, like right there. Actually, See, this is where it gets tricky because I'm not sure exactly. But let's go ahead and give it a shot and we'll see if we get that horn saving progress. The biggest thing real fast with the mongoose is you want to make sure you don't bop the jackal into the mongoose because he'll push the mongoose really far. So we're going to kind of like go in line with it when we're bopping him. So I'm going to bop him one more time. He's looking pretty good. And then I melee and hold down E. And then let's see if we get saving progress. There it is, saving progress. So I can just end game and hopefully, or I know actually, we'll be on the Horn of Abolition when we click continue. You don't have to wait for that saving progress. If you are trying to go fast, you can just immediately end game and it'll spit you out here if you did your lineup correctly. I would suggest just getting used to it first, making sure you got the saving progress pop before you continue. And this trick is hard, guys, so this is going to take a lot of practice and a lot of dedication, but I think with those lineups you'll be just fine. Let me know if this helps you out and if I can do anything to explain it better, because I want to make these videos better, because I think this game is really fun to speedrun and I hope you enjoyed it. So we're going to move on to part 2 where we lunge all the way to the road.